Okay, let's welcome. It looks like Thomas recently ended a relationship. Atheist dating a Christian. Thomas, you're on with Ethan and Jenna. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So,
Hi.
Yeah,
you recently ended a
I'm trying to,
relationship?
yeah, it's trying to break this down as best I can. We've been friends for a good 10 or so years, but we only started dating 3 years ago. But we broke up about Thanksgiving, and there's this. I was getting this weird tug of war in my head, like what really went. Like we didn't really like our sort of last conversation as a couple wasn't we didn't necessarily fight, but I didn't necessarily understand what was her exact reason to just not want to be a thing anymore. So I'm just like, all right, well,
Mm.
I guess I can at least say we didn't go out fighting or what have you, but it was like, oh, well, I think about it every now and then. I review in my head like, all right, well, was all a lot of these the possible issues we had were just, I don't know, swept under the rug, so to speak. But
So wait, so she just kind of like threw up her hand and said, "I can't take it anymore. I'm done," and just left.
kind of, which is
Hmm.
um yeah, just I'm trying to think of this, trying to explain this objectively as clearly as possible. Like she didn't necessarily kick me out, but like we kind of came to a mutual point in our relationship. Like, all right, well, she I understood that we've been fighting a lot. I understood that, all right, well, maybe we're no longer compatible. Like, okay. But three months later, I'm still battling my head. We still share a bill together. Like we had an apartment together. We had two cats. We were engaged. But
Wow.
Hmm.
um I'm trying to centralize my conflict here. But
S- And did the Christian atheist part have anything to do with the relationship ending, or was that separate?
um I would like to say it might have had a big part. Like it was a it was a time last year. Like every now and then, I'll post something on my Facebook. Yeah, it's not it wasn't necessarily blasphemous, so to speak, but like some of those types of things will trigger some people. And I'm like, all right, well, I actually tried having a conversation with her. She can never give me an answer. But there was always that weird feeling in the back of her head, like, all right, well, I would love to talk about this more in person. And it always. Hmm.
Well, I'm sorry that this happened. Are you both
Right.
like on friendly terms now, or where are you at?
Um. So far, like we're on friendly terms, friends. So it's just
Do you think you could be able to ask her now?
unfortunately no. But as of last week or so, I've been able to have simple conversations. But I think if I had to say, she's still sorting out her feelings on the matter.
Do you think that the end of the relationship was based around some kind of religious change, though? Like, do you think that that had a part in the end, or do you think that that's just a side note?
Um, it could have been. Yeah, it could have been. Like it was past 3 or so years. We've been moving around a lot, and our families have been helping us out. And it's been a mix of the pandemic and whatnot. And she has been seeing her family a lot. And funny as that may be, both our families are religious, and just
Yeah.
Have you called recovering from religion?
I'm sorry?
Have you called recovering from religion yet?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of them?
No.
I'm assuming that at least a couple people in the chat can share that link for you. But Recovering from Religion is an organization. It's a nonprofit that we highly promote in the secular community for people who have left religion, who don't know, who have these feelings that they don't necessarily know how to handle, but want to talk to people who have been through similar things, but have also been trained. See, Ethan and I are peers right now. We are actually about to go through that training and try to become certified to do that for people. But at this moment, we are not. So we can talk to you as a peer. But if you'd like some legitimate help, I would highly recommend Recovering from Religion. It is a hotline and it is free, and you can talk to another peer who's been trained. And they can provide you resources as well.
Yeah.
They would, they're definitely a great organization, and they're there just to chat. Say this type of scenario where you need someone to talk to about this. They're just there. They don't push any agenda. I know some unfortunately have the perception that it's this atheist pushing organization, and it's not. They're there just to listen. They're not there to convince you one way or the other.
They're there because we can share you our experiences, and we can tell you what we've learned and what we've done and what we've gone through, and we can ask you questions. But as far as giving you advice, I think we have given advice, and I'm not sure if that was always the best idea.
That's fair enough. I'm sorry if it feels like it's difficult trying to convey my exact question, but Recovering from Religion, I would definitely look them up.
Good. Yeah, you should.
I highly recommend them.
Did you have any questions for us?
I'm not sure. No.
Okay. Well, if you think of anything, call back.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you for calling in today.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Love you.
We did
on a
have
different part of the spectrum.